Okay, there we are. Um, okay, I've been actually okay since an hour ago when I was actually working on these rooms here. I haven't actually um um I haven't actually fixed, how do I say it? A lot of the doors and things will be broken because I haven't actually added here. Actually, where are we at? Python projects. I'll leave that there for just a second. And okay, let's go in dev stuff. Oh, oh, I'm already. Wait. Oh, wait. Which one is this? This is. Oh, this is back 1 and 2. This is my backup. Um, well then what's this? This is favorites. Let's go into dev stuff. Let's go into. What am I trying to go into? What am I doing? What am I doing? This and rooms. Rooms. And this is okay. We got projects. Phase one. Oh, hold on. I'm not all together yet. Hold on, just a sec. Okay. So what do I want to do? What I want to do is okay. So before actually working on the code for the layout tool, I have to finish up this other part, which is code. Let's see. Hold on. I don't know what I'm doing today. My brain is not working right this second. Okay, so because I deleted all of those rooms and the metadata that goes to them, um, I'm going to need to fix. I'm going to need to fix those rooms. I'm going to need to have those rooms. Um, which is this? This is okay. This is that. This is okay. So this is the current rooms, right? And there's 94 of them. And what I want to get through here is I want to get to the original rooms, which is rooms backup 1, where I was at one point. Okay, so this is what I want to do. Um, the the reason that I re-backed up my original thing to where I can just open the other project as what I was just working on is because some of these pages in their original forms they're quite a bit different than what I ended up with. And at first, I was going to merge them. I was going to recreate them, essentially taking the text and reforming the same piece. But I decided that would take a little too long and probably not strictly necessary because I can still fix this in a way that I can just get moving on the game here. Now I would be working on the layout tool, but because the rooms are all kind of messed up, and they'll it would still work even if I ran it with the way the rooms are here. They'd just be a bunch of broken lines and lines to the wrong place and all this stuff. But what I think I will do is I think I want to go ahead and get the rooms renamed before actually working on um, the layout tool again. So I want to see something here. Actually, I don't need to see anything. What I need to do though is I need to make sure that um, okay, so I need to take all of these room files. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this copy it, and I'm gonna actually go into Python projects here, and I'm gonna go ahead and do a. I think what I did when I removed the parent deal is I just made sure that when it saved, it didn't save those. And I still have a problem, I think, with loading and saving the meta files because when I create a new folder and I save it, then of course it creates those. But when I rename them and I resave it, it's supposed to delete those old ones after it creates the new ones. It's supposed to create the new ones separately, and then it's supposed to take the old name and delete the old one. And it's not really currently doing that for some reason. And that might be something I should address probably um, pretty soon here too. But let's create new folder. Let's call this let's call it to refresh. What do you think? Um, fresh rooms. And we will call this um, create new folder, original rooms. Do that. We'll paste all these rooms, all these files. There's 93 items because main menu originally was a tscene file. And then we are going to I'm gonna get, I guess, Grok because Grok is the one that helped me before. I had to try to learn to use Claude. I have a Claude account, but I don't have it. I've not logged into it, and I've never used it before. Okay, so let me do something first. Let's go into original rooms and let's pick up Chester Cave here. In fact, I'll bring the thing over here. In fact, I don't need stream text 2 anymore. So Chester Cave. Now let's go ahead and okay, this is the original rooms, right? This is from rooms backup, right? This is the current rooms, and let's bring up Chester Cave in there, and let's compare them. Door to train cabin, door to train cabin. Chester picks up a few shiny objects. There's some. Another flying train, which is unusual given the fact there hasn't been much tourist activity as of late. This is his own cave. I wonder. Hmm. See, I might still have to do the recreation thing or something here because parent the sky. Huh. See, I wonder why I decided to completely change it. When to continue, use it or quit. I might have to do some more work than I thought. Um, and this is the only one, so I didn't have to actually change it. I think I was going through it, and I figured I should make it a little bit more descriptive. I guess is all I did there. Um, it's kind of like I'm not sure why I did that exactly. Dang. But it seems like it seems like these are the same format, other than the parent object here, parent item or whatever you want to call it, field. Let me see something here. Parent here is 5 sky. Now this is, let's go to the original 5 sky here from original. Flying around, he sees a random village being burned down, flies into the dragon. Okay, so then let's go ahead and the current 5 sky, original rooms. Okay, okay, so this is an expansion. So basically, the current rooms is where I had actually added these extra doors here. Sky 1, Sky 2, Sky 3. That's not right. Why is that not right? Why? How come? Oh, how come? Oh, I see. That's the parent. I see. Ah, interesting. Wait. What's the? Okay, so there's. I don't know. I have a kind of a weird problem here. Let's see original rooms. Sky from original rooms. This goes to Chester Cave, and this does not. This goes to 3. So if that's the case, I bet some of these Sky ones. No. Okay, so we're in original rooms. What's Sky one? So William is flying. Sky 2. Okay. Crooktooth. Sky 3. Sir William. But in this one, okay, I think I get it now. Sky 1. All right, so those Sky 1, 2, and 3 are for later deals, which apparently I must have put on a later thing or whatever. Let's close all these. Okay, so I'll really be starting from scratch because some of these are vastly changed from the original. So, but I won't count it as lost. I'll still try to incorporate as much as the work that I already did as I can. It's just that things have changed, and well, I mean, I knew I was sort of starting from scratch anyways, so it this doesn't matter exactly. Just the names are exactly the same, and the formats here Original rooms, original rooms, original rooms. Okay, so these names are being the same is fine. Then original rooms here. Okay. And I don't need that. I don't think right now. Refresh rooms. Okay. All right, so let me do something real quick. I'm gonna do something real quick off screen here, and let me see something here. See Claude AI. Now I have an account, but I don't know if I'm logged in or not. Go on. Oh, I hate that. Why does it? Okay, I guess. No, by me. I could have turned the screen off though, or could have turned the desktop off. I guess that's okay. It doesn't really matter that much. Why am I seeing the stupid page here? I want my inbox. Where's my inbox? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, that's right. This is the way I did it here. Is it in my junk? It might be in my junk. Just a second here. I'm checking my email for. That's not junk. That's ArtStation. Uh, just a sec. I'm trying to see if where is. Okay. So it's not in my junk mail. Okay, let's go back to inbox then. Where? Okay, well, yeah, I'm not seeing the link in my email, doggone ya. Oh, what? Oh, hold on. There we go. Because it was sent, and Humble Bundle, I guess, here, allow. No reply. Why in the world? I don't have a verification code instead. Fine. Anya. It's fine, it'll work. Do I want to use my chats to train, improve Claude? I'll go ahead and accept it for right now. Because, I mean, I don't mind it being out here just because I'm using it. Start chatting. Okay, we're gonna attempt this. In fact, I'm gonna bring it into the main screen. So It's the first time I'm actually using Claude here. What do they got going there? I haven't checked my emails for a little while. Windswept. Item on your Steam wishlist is just released. Windswept. I don't remember doing that, but it looks cool. A little platformer. Must have been one off of X that I did. Andrew Price. Why everyone hates the new Coca-Cola ad. Yeah. Everybody's all the artists are complaining about the stupid AI commercials that Coke is using. They're all going to use it. You know, you might as well get used to it. I'm not saying it's necessarily a good thing or a bad thing. I'm just simply saying it's just the way it is. They're going to replace everything with AI, everything. I have a feeling AI will be less prominent in like devices and stuff. It'll be more prominent in like your robots. The robots are going to do everything. In other words, instead of having ChatGPT come up with some copy for me to use for something, or a description or blog post or something, I'll have my robot go and write it, and they'll do it by hand. They'll type it in by hand. That's how I think that's going. But they're all going to go to AI. I mean, well, like, why wouldn't you? In a sense, um, I mean, as far as let's see, join the wish list, pre-order. So Andrew Price is coming up with the new like beginner like Blender course after you do the donut thing, and I don't think it's going to be free though. I think you're going to order it. Um, Black Friday discounts, coffee. Okay, I guess I should close my email here. So just gonna do this. We're just gonna go blip. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring this over, and do this, and whatever, I don't know, whatever the upgrade to connect your tools to Claude. I'm not gonna worry about that. Never used Claude before. So if you guys don't like the AI, then I guess tough. You don't have to watch. I guess it's not a big deal, anyways. It's just yeah. Let's get this dragging to work. Oh, wait a minute. Why do I have? Oh, I didn't need to do that. That's the problem. Uh, hold on a minute there, Rook. Sorry, I missed what you just said here. Your $20,000 robot. Yeah. I'm sure it'll cost the size of a small car. I mean, I've already seen uh one of them's out for sale now. It's like 15,000 or 20,000 or whatever. I mean, that's especially for all it's going to be able to do. It's going to be like a car. It's going to cost quite a bit of money. The price will probably come down, right? But I don't even think 20,000 is necessarily a lot. I mean, it's a lot more than I can spend. Obviously, I don't have that money. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is apologies to those who popped in and saw me messing around, and it just seems like people still don't give you a chance, unless you're like this already established name. So like if I go and I do anything, if I'm doing anything that doesn't have instantly isn't me working, that they'll just pop right out and say, "Oh, you're not even doing anything." Well, you didn't wait long enough to see me do anything. So um, anyway, so what I'm gonna do here is um, um, okay, I'm on Linux Mint 2.2. Uh, how do I tell what version of Python is installed? We'll start with that. It should be able to Python dash dash version, and Python 3, Python dash dash version. Okay, so let's try it. Oh, let's try that. Python. It's probably 3, but I'm just going to do this anyways. Version, not bound. Okay, Python 3 dash dash version. 3.12.3. And honestly, it shouldn't be Python 3. I don't mean it shouldn't be Python 3 installed. I mean the command should be just Python, just like it was all the way through, not Python 3. You know, I mean, you can figure out, like I did with the version thing. You can figure out what version it is, and then um, you know, I think they should use the same thing. Anyways, okay. Yeah, yeah, it's Python 3. Okay, so I have a number of JSON files um, that uh, I've created for a game I'm working on. Uh, one of the fields is called parent, um, but I don't use that anymore. So I would like to write a Python script that will remove um, these this field from every file. But first, I want to paste in the format of the JSON so that you'll have an idea of what I want. Give me a moment, please, which is what I always ask. Should take your time. I'll wait for you to paste the JSON format so I can see the instruction and help you write a Python script to remove the parent field from all your files. Good, 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 good. Okay, so let's go into my file thing here. Let's see. Go back over here. What was that? This is just Brave ads. I'm getting Brave, whatever, BAT or whatever crypto, and I got a number of that just from watching their ads or whatever. You don't have to watch it, but anyways, okay, so refresh rooms, original rooms. Okay, I'm gonna start with number 1 of the original rooms, and we are also going to go to we're gonna go to the current rooms, and we're also gonna go to 1. Okay, and this is pretty much word for word. Okay, so let's go to the original, select all, copy. Let's go to, where's it at? Okay, there we go. And actually, here, let's just minimize this, and then we'll pull this. We'll pull up this file manager thing here. Okay, there, and we'll put this up in the tab. Actually, I can remove that because I don't need that. Okay, so here's original version of one of my JSON files. Okay, Control V. File name. We'll just go ahead and 001 Enchanted Lands .json. 001 Enchanted and JSON. They should enter the actual file. Here. Okay, here is the newer version without parent field. Okay, so then we go over to this one, select all, copy. So as you can see, nearly identical except for the parent field. I have all the original files in a single folder, and they should just output the same file name. Perhaps in another folder instead of overwriting. Here, I'll even show them the folder structure. Let's go ahead and go to not rooms, but original rooms. Let's go up to here. Let's see. I want the full path. Let's see something here. Path of projects. Wonder. If I should just. Okay. Let's see some here. Okay, let me go look for something here. I don't know how to get the full path name. I can just copy. Linux Mint 22.2. Well, manager. How do I copy the full path of a file? Okay, we'll just see that. Copy the full path file of a file or folder. You can use the built-in functionality of dragging the file from Nemo File Manager directly into Open Terminal window. Full path appeared. You can then copy and paste as needed. Alternatively, you can install a custom Nemo action to add a copy path. Yeah, I can do this action thing. I don't want to do that right now. Linux Mint, Linux. I occasionally slip in and say Linux instead of Linux. I still say Linux should be the way you pronounce it, but since Linus himself pronounces it Linux, then I guess he gets to make it because he made it. So right-click the directory path at the top, then click copy. You can't do that though. I can't do that. I can do it in here, but I don't know if this is copy in folder or if it copies. Huh. Original room. It's just Let me see for a second. Um, I don't want to copy the folder. I want to copy the path. Okay, let's do what it says. Let's drag to Leo. Okay, that's actually a good idea. Oh, well, I didn't even need to do that, do I? Because it actually copied it, so I just need to paste it, don't I? Okay, so let's go back to this. We'll just go ahead and hit paste. Nope, that's right, because I dragged it, didn't I? All right, let's do this over again. Here, let's do that. Here, I can resize it though. Let's do the thing again. Here. Oh, I can't do it that ways. Can I copy? I can copy it now. There we go. Okay, copy. Let's hit paste. Um, let's do this. We're gonna Control C, Control V. I'm gonna say the folder directory I want to put the Python script in is here, and we'll just not that it's strictly necessary not to put it in here. I'll just put my username like that. Okay, and then I'll go down here. And I'll put the directory the original rooms are in is here. Put username. I could just put username straight up as though it were. Yeah, let's just do it like that. It doesn't really matter. It would think that it's either my username or it will think, or it will already know because I entered my email that I'm of good, and that's probably what I would put in there. Okay. The directory new rooms should be put in should something like this. Username. Let's just call it refresh rooms. Okay. Does that work? Huh. Is this good? Huh. Is that is that will read all the JSON files from your original rooms folder, remove the parent field, and this script will read all JSON From the original rooms folder, remove the parent field if it exists, save the completed JSON files to the refresh rooms folder, creating it if needed, preserve the formatting with proper indentation, report which files were processed and provide a summary to run it, cd refresh rooms, Python 3 remove parent field .py. The script won't override your original files, they'll stay safe in original rooms folder, while cleanup versions and refresh rooms will also tell you if any files don't have a parent field or if there are any errors. Okay, sounds good to me. Let's see if it works. Let's go ahead and copy. And let's go ahead and we're going to create it. We're going to go into refresh rooms here. We're going to go ahead and hit create, whoop, not new folder. Create new document. Remove parent field.py. Paste. File, save. Okay, and then rename it. Parent field.py. Okay, like that. And then let's see something here. Let's go ahead and we'll copy this. I closed that, didn't I? Okay, that's all right. Paste. Oh, yeah, of course. Because username is not my username. I'm not sure if I need a capital on that, but okay. Right? Untitled folder. Yeah. Untitled. Where's the untitled folder here? Let's delete that. Okay. Okay, and then we're just gonna call it copy. We're gonna go ahead and paste. Okay, where do we have a problem here? Bunch of problems. Oh. Yeah. Okay, that's all right. I can actually fix that. Let's go ahead and edit that. Okay, let's edit that. Open text editor. Sure, that's fine. Fine. It's probably the only one here. Name. Okay. Next. Oh, only one match. So I can just put. Oh, good. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Save it. Okay. Now I just go ahead and terminal and rerun it. Zero errors. Output directory. Refresh rooms. And Bob's your uncle. Okay. So this is what we're doing now. All right. Now there might be a little bit of a mess up with doors or something, possibly. Well, actually, there shouldn't be. Okay, so we're gonna select all. Control A, copy. And okay. So I'm gonna do a kind of so I'm gonna do something different here though. Let's go to rooms here. Let's go ahead and we're going to, and I'm not gonna copy them just yet. We're gonna control. It appears to have done the job admirably. Thank you. You tell me, what am I wanting to do here? How to add a let's all to the right click context menu in the file manager Linux Mint 22.2. I think it's Nemo, but not 100%. Actually, you know what I can do? Here, let's do something here. Now let's. Is it called Nemo in here? Let's see. It should be Nemo, and I should be able to just see it. If not, I'll just go to whatever file manager. Files. Properties. It's called Nemo. Okay. Make sure. It's Nemo. Variation folder. Okay, okay. Um, okay, let's just copy it then. I'm gonna just do everything it says here. Paste. Okay, and we'll just do it. Okay, and in there, good. Just gonna copy this. Here, paste. New action. Paste. I don't know why. That's weird. These are okay. Actually, let's not do it that way because I don't know if you can like block tab or whatever like regular. I don't. Doesn't seem very user friendly, and I know it's because it's old and whatever. But it has this weird. I know all the Linux people are that use this particular editor are all used to it, but it's just weird. Control K to cut and Control C location. Sounds just weird to me. Control X is not that weird for exit because a lot of deals use that. But okay, so right out. Control O. Okay. Control X. Restart Nemo. I guess I'll have to go back into them, but Nemo dash Q. Okay. Oh, select all's there now. It should automatically be in there. I mean, that's just it's like super useful, right? That's awesome that it showed me how to do it. Cloud is pretty good. Cloud is actually supposed to be really good at code, I think, from what I understand. But yeah. So anyways, that's cool. That works. Okay, so let's go back to where we were. Let's go to dev stuff. Let's go to Python projects. Let's go to refresh rooms. Okay. Now these are the new files. Now we're gonna open up. We're gonna go open a new tab, favorites. We're gonna. I guess I'm not gonna actually get to coding on the thing, so I guess we're just kind of continuing what I did earlier, but it's kind of necessary so that there won't be that much broken stuff when I finally get this done. So rooms, we are going to go. I'm going to go ahead and do the thing where I even, we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut that, cut it. We're going to go into this one. We're going to get paste. And I actually do, I'm using GitHub Desktop. This is going to be 7. Rename to 7. But I like to do this. I like to have multiple copies just so I can quickly, like, ooh, adjusted HUD now shows treasure percentage. Let's see what Matt J is doing right now. Ooh, treasure 0%. Ooh, check this out. Picked up short sword. Okay. Okay, I'll stop that. This is not mine. This is Matt J. I only know him by Matt J through uh IRC. Libera.chat and game designers and game dev and I think a couple other places probably. He goes by Matt J. But this is his game. Yeah, I think he's recreating like an old game or something. I forget. Anyways, let's go ahead and just close that. What was I doing? What was the thing here? What was I doing? Me and my ADD brain. Okay, so I did. Yeah, I like to do backups, even though I actually have a GitHub account and I use GitHub Desktop, which is the Shift key version because they don't officially support Linux. It kind of makes me wonder. Of course, I know that Microsoft they own GitHub now. I think so. That would be a reason that they wouldn't necessarily support Linux, but they support Mac as well. And uh, Mac computers are competitors, aren't they? So why wouldn't they officially support Linux? See, that's the thing that gets me. That's the reason why you don't have many adopters is because nobody supports them. I mean, they do. There's a lot of people that do, but I'm just saying, it's like the drivers, right? It's like my webcam is a Logitech, and they don't have actual proper like Logitech software for Linux. You know, I can use it. I mean, I'm using it right now, but it's like one of those weird things. They'll need to start doing it so everybody can get off of Windows, I guess. Or Windows needs to stop going the terminal route and start going back to what they did best, which is make a really good operating system that doesn't spy on you. We know that's not going to ever happen. Anywho, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I made a backup. I moved that. Okay, so I moved that backup. That's the old one. In fact, that's I have the backup project fully in the other folder, which is fine. But this, I'm gonna copy. I'm gonna paste. Okay, rename as backup. Backup. That. We're actually gonna put this into. We're actually gonna move this to. Into here. Layout tool data. I'm gonna go ahead. I don't know if I need to do that. I don't know if I need an extra copy of it. Layout tool backup, the metadata backup is for the other thing, and plus I have this all set up in the other folder, so I don't really need to do that with this. Okay, that's fine. But I'm doing this on purpose, so when I copy the rooms in and it totally breaks, I can just like replace it. Okay, so now let's go to refresh room. Let's go to select all. Select all. How come it doesn't work now? Okay. That's awesome. That doesn't even work. What is the deal? Okay, fine. Control A. Copy. And we are going to go ahead and just paste. And we're going to apply this all, and we're going to replace them all. Now, here is the tricky part. The tricky part is that I'm going to open it up and see if it loads up, because it might totally, you know, blink out on me. Okay, so keep your fingers crossed that this works. So we're going to do, that's the older projects one. We're going to do this one, which is the current one now. And hopefully it won't be too messed up when I look at it. So, okay. Yeah, it's a little messed up. It's not messed up as I think, though, because all I have to do is kind of move them back into place, I think. So I don't think it's actually messed up. We're gonna do this. All right. Let's see something here. Let's go all the way down here. I wonder. Hmm. Okay, we're just gonna have to. I'm just gonna have to keep on moving them up until I get to a spot that I am. Caves of Dragon Mount. Wish to go to Sky. Okay, let's find Sky then. Sky 2. No. Chester Cave. Right, because the Sky ones, the ones that he renamed Sky, um, here. Okay. That's actually just fine. We'll save this afterwards. And okay, like this. Um, so, wow. Okay, just a moment. Just a moment. Yeah, sorry that this is. Oh, that goes down there. Okay. Down there. I need to find the blue. Yeah. Kind of crazy. Oh, we need to find the other blue one. Well, I mean, that's kind of interesting. I don't know how hard it would be, but I almost should find a way to. Dang. It was select all these. These are actually all in line here. Okay. And then here, let's. Oh, that doesn't quite do what I thought it was doing. Bum, 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 bum. Here. We'll have to do this like separately. uh, there we go. Like that. All right, that makes a little bit more sense there. Huh. All right. Where is... Wait a second. Inbound Fairy God College 1. Is this Fairy God College 1? It is. Okay. Um, I'm just wasting all this time just trying to get this. I'm trying to get these in order, a particular order now. That is not happening. That's Sky 1, that's Sky 2. Sky 1's parent is what? East Depot. East Depot is almost all the way down. Is this East Depot? This is East Depot. Alright. We're gonna take this up. This one's parent is Sky 1. Inbound, wait, inbound, no, door specs. Inbound, Castle Eastgate. That's the yellow one. Sky 2, its parent is Sky 1, which is this one. Okay. That means that these two go down here. This one goes to its door is the mines, Max's mines. Let's actually pull this down, all the way down. It'll be all the way down, but it'll be down, enough down. Like that. Alright. This, Sky 3, its parent is Max Mines 2, and its child is Werewolf Village. Okay. They have the same color. That's kind of interesting. We're going to do this. We're going to pull this down. This goes in here. And this is how I'm going to solve this problem here. This door is Dwarf Mines. Let's just yank it out here on purpose. Dwarf Mines here. There we go. The door is Dwarf Mines, right? Yes. There we go. There's that. Okay, we're getting this going here. Okay, so this one's parent is Grand Enchanted Landian. What? Hotel room. And its inbound is that its door is Grand Enchanted Landian 1. Yes. We're just gonna yank this down. So the inbound is the hotel room. This is the hotel room. That means these go over here. These kind of go over here. Although these other ones don't go over there. Now let's find this one. Princess Prep Door. Its inbound is Night School. And its outbound is Fairy God College 4. We're gonna... Oop. Oop. What'd I do here? What'd I do? Okay. There we go. Okay, so now we just have these to contend with. Here, we'll just pull this down a little bit. Okay, like that. Now, let's see what the inbound is here. The inbound's Gnome Kingdom, which is right in there somewhere. Where's this is not the Gnome King, this is the Gnome Kingdom. Okay. Boy, a lot of untangling. I think I'll have a lot of work to do when I attempt to combine these. There we go. Okay, so let's go ahead and we're going to select all of these now. We're going to kind of move them into place here. Down over here. This, what we're going to do here is we're going to move this up here. These, move them up here. These move up here. Whoop. Smooth these up. And then these go like this. And then we go. We still have a problem though. I mean, we still got some overlap. We don't. It's not an actual problem, but it is. It is some overlap. So let's see if we can untangle this here. This goes up in here. This guy goes up in here. This one should be down here somewhere so that I can move these into place. Oh, come on. Okay, there. See, I'm supposed to be done by now. I want to get this done here though, real quick. I realize it's this is kind of boring, but at least at least there's something on screen, anyways. So even if it is boring, okay, that's cool. Like that. Okay. Take these. I'm gonna shunt them into here. Let's shimmy that in there. And here we'll make a little bit of extra room here. Pull these down. Pull this back up here. Over here. Then I'm gonna have to save them all. So luckily there's no new one, so it shouldn't like mess up at all. And so, you know, the part 2 is always for like coding and stuff. At least for the time being, because I have a lot of coding to do. But go. I do wish I could use the scroll wheel to move it down, but that's okay. That's partly why I'm having the layout tool created, because I'm gonna be able to allow you to scroll using the scroll wheel. Scroll down using the scroll wheel. Okay. Let's that doesn't work, huh? All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, gosh. Come on. I'm gonna move that right up in here. Then we're gonna shift, add that. Like so. Shift these three. Add that one. This. This. That. There we go. And I'm just sliding these into place so they could be back in line again. Oh, doggone it. There we go. Up in here. Up in here. Doggone it. Okay, just okay. So I know this is just kind of boring here, but I had to, I don't know, I had to get these all kind of in. Darn it, I have to get these kind of all in line. Okay, like that. And why is there a third one there? What? Oh, why is the layout? Layout cursor should not be able to be manipulated like that. All right. Almost there. And there we go. Finally. Okay, so we are going to save room data and hopefully nothing gets broken. So save room data. Uh, Scene reload, save scene. So, and that should be okay. And then let's go ahead and run this real quick. See if everything is still there. It is. And I can copy. And I can't move it. Okay, well, I know that wasn't very much here, but hey, at least it's something, right? I have to start somewhere. I have to. In fact, what I need to do here is, and I think I have the camera move depending on where this is, I think. And I have to go all the way back, so I have to pull this. See, it's actually moving along with the top, so that it's always correct. Oop. Now, do this, and just go ahead and hit play it again. It should still have started there, and everything is good. You can't even see anything there. You close up, and there they are. See? And if I don't know really what to do about the text not, like, because when you scale it down, it just scales down and it just you can't see anything. And obviously, you'd have to do some fancy font stuff to make it go point and to be able to be super small and still readable. Like, I should be able to stick my face up there at a certain point, at whatever its smallest point is, before it actually starts disintegrating. The smallest possible amount of font size, 8 point or something, whatever the smallest font size would be, that would still be a fully readable font. And I'd either have to have several fonts at various sizes for when I scale it, or I'd have to, I don't know, I'd have to do some real time font thingy or something. I don't know. Uh, but as it is, it's still fine. I need something that works, and this seems to work. So here we go. Save room data. Make sure everything is saved. Let's go check out the folders here. Um, Here's the rooms. Everything is cool there, like normal. If we go to layout tool data, I think everything is fine here. I think so. 96 because it's got this extra. I don't even know why I have the README text in there, but I just went ahead and did that anyways. And then the project file. So these are just C, X, and Y's, right? And then this is actually the position of the rooms. Well, the layout tool node. I forget which node it is. The rooms node, I think, and the zoom value, so that I can reload it. Eventually, all the metadata is going to go into this file. I think. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep them as separate objects or not. Okay, so that about does it for today. I know it wasn't very exciting, but I did get some work done, and that's really what's important. Okay, thanks. Um, the select all option did show up, and it seemed to work once, but now whenever I click on it, it doesn't select anything. Possible I need to reboot, maybe, but I don't want to spend a bunch of time trying to get it to work today. Thanks for the help. Killed by a fungus. Oh, No problem yet. Every bot might help, or you might need to tweak the command in the action file. But since Control A works reliably as built-in keyboard shortcut, you've got that as a solid alternative whenever you need it. Yeah, that seems. I don't know. It seems like one of those things that should be there a long time ago. I think DOS Shell had a select all. And that was way back in the way back in the day, right? So you think Linux, after all this time and stuff, the file manager would have a select all off of the context menu, not just I can control A it, sure, but I'm so used to just getting things to work, and I know I'm from Windows, so and I know Linux is not Windows, but that doesn't mean in the file manager program they couldn't fix it to do this thing that everybody does. Okay, so I am done for this today. So thanks for watching. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. unless something prohibits it. And then uh, tomorrow I'll be starting to, I guess, work in earnest. Today I really did start work in earnest, but today was all about setting it up back to its original state. And now my next thing is actually to um, go through all of them and um, maybe I should have it write me a Python program to combine all of the files into one file, all the JSON as separate JSON objects, not as a one large JSON object, just separate objects, so that I can read and look at them. Maybe I'll get it to do that tomorrow. Maybe that's the thing we'll do tomorrow. So that way I can, in one document, I can kind of rearrange things and compile things. That might be a good idea. I think I'll do that tomorrow. Anyways, thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow, and we'll get some more done, even more done tomorrow. And maybe I'll have some visual stuff to put up on the screen. I'm not even sure how to do it exactly. I'm going to do some sketching. The sketching's going to be boring. I'll just say up front that it's going to be boring. But the idea is while I'm talking, while I'm working on my game, which will be in like the corner of the screen, sort of like my webcam is, except for it's going to be the whole screen if I can figure out how to do it. uh, is I'm going to shrink that down and then maybe I'll put it in like maybe it wouldn't be totally shrunk down. Maybe it'd be like partly like in the lower right quadrant where it's still a decent size, and then maybe I'll have the the bigger thing with my sketching or whatever I decide to put up there will be like in the upper left here, but it'll be bigger, but it will also be behind my main desktop thing here, even though the desktop part's going to be smaller than the drawing part, but it'll still be big enough to be able to look at a little bit. Might do that. And that will only be for the first part. The second part, when I'm doing the code and stuff, I'm still going to do full screen, at least for a while, until I decide I figure out something else to put, you know, while we're doing it. And then also, when I'm trying to come up with stuff like rooms and stuff and trying to brainstorm, I'm gonna brainstorm visually. Might try to do to-do lists, and then I also got to do the set up the replay thing in OBS, and then practice, I guess, uh, taking video clips at various times of development. It does it like a rolling record, right? And I think I can do 5 minutes in replay. I'm not sure, but I think 5 minutes. I think I can handle that, and so it will constantly be recording 5 minutes to the drive, and then when I hit a key, it'll save that to a file, and so that way, I mean, I guess that's how they do it in like gameplay streams, right? Because you might have a thing, some impossible trick you pull off, or some headshot, or something you did or something that was funny, or somebody trash talking you, or whatever, and then they hit a button, and it saves that clip to file. So I think I'm gonna be doing that, and like I said, I might do like a whole month of clips, and then edit them. Maybe I'll spend a week at the end of the month to edit the clips together, or something. Or maybe like I'll do it 3 weeks. I'll do it 3 weeks, and then I'll use a week itself to actually do the editing, and so it'll still be within the month. It'll be once a month. Then I think I might do that. I'm not sure. I have a bunch of extra clips from my past streams that I'm supposed to edit together and supposed to upload the rest of those. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. Um, I mean, I guess I'll see. Um, anyways, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching part 2.